Hi there, it's Gina with layout number 10 in my Page Kits with Scraps series. And I'll apologize ahead of time. Everyone's home, so if you hear a bunch of noise up there, that's what it is. And I can't make them just sit down and be quiet. So this is what I decided to do. Use that distressed red paper. I changed my mind on the photos, but I had already put that some adhesive on there, so it kind of ripped on me when I pulled it off. And I decided to just go with it and rip some more edges just so it would have that look. So that's what I did. And I switched my photos because I didn't like the green from my daughter's shirt. It made it look more Christmassy. So I instead chose these other photos of Kylie covering the dog. It's so ridiculous. She like treats that dog like a baby. It's so silly. So yeah, and of course Zoe is just eating it all up. So I put down that red piece, the distressed one that I ripped, and now I'm going to add that scrap of red with like the circles. I'm going to add that down there, and I also ripped some edges of that. So I'm just going to put that on the right side of the layout. Both of my photos, I matted on some red cardstock, and then I'm putting them on that paper with the bows, the pink bows, as another mat. And then I think I'm going to do another one in white. So it's going to be a big block. So I'm going to use white. And yeah, just use my trimmer. And ATG is the adhesive I use all the time. Just with my ATG gun. So I put down that piece. I don't think it actually stays on though. Or it gets covered. And then I matted that again on a piece of red scrap that I had, and I have those cameras that are going to go right under there to kind of to give the photo something to sit on. And I also ripped that edge. It's kind of fun. I don't do that very often, but yeah, I did it. And then I have that piece of the rickrack or zigzag paper. I'm just going to put a piece up there in the corner on the top left and the bottom right. So just pieces in there. Not to make it look like it goes all the way around or anything, just to give it some, to give it some other pattern. I think it kind of takes it off of the other piece a little bit, makes it stand out a little more. And then I just have some Recollections washi tape. That's also rickrack, zigzag, I don't know what it is. Chevron, there you go, that's what it is, chevron. So I just put that on the top and the bottom. I'm adding this piece of red camera pattern paper just there, that scrap I had. I have those little clips that I'd never used, so I decided to use a couple of those on my layout. That isn't going to stay there, but it's there for now. So that one is going to go there on the left, follow your heart, and that's for, yeah, it's going to go right there on the left hand side. And I'm going to build it up. So it had a really thick piece of what's it called? Dimensional, like foam. It had foam behind it, but it was a little too high, so I just took it off. And I put on my own smaller ones. And then that sticker says, the prettiest thing you can wear is a smile. And nobody's smiling, but I'm assuming the dog is smiling. So I put that little piece, that's going to be my journaling spot. And I'm going to look right there maybe. It's a little sticker, polka dot. That arrow says happiness, pointing to Kylie. And then those are just some, that's a word sticker. I think it says together. And I added that there. You could see what I'm doing. Not rocket science anywhere. Then I had that big red flower. So when I was doing the layout, I just put a bunch of red stuff, obviously. And that's what I'm using for this layout. I put that little label piece. I'm going to add that butterfly on the bottom right there. Sorry, I know you could hear all that stomping. And they're not running or anything. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's super loud, so I do apologize. Another clip. But if I'm going to do videos, it's going to have to be, you know, there's no way. And I'm not going to be up at midnight or 2 a.m. trying to do videos when it's quiet. I need my sleep. So I hope you all understand. All right, so I do end up moving that sticker up higher. And then I'm going to add the flower down there by the journaling. Adding a little of my foam. And of course I run out of ATG. So then I think I just use, or it wouldn't stick, not sure which. But use my wet glue. Yeah, this just wouldn't stick. So it says follow your heart, and then that arrow says this that I just added. The flower has some stuff on it, like to make it dimensional, so I just took it apart, and I'm going to add a brad to it to keep it together. Have a ton of those, don't really use them too much. And using a glue dot to adhere it so it stays on there. And I think I'm just going to add some of the enamel dots and hearts, and then some, maybe one, what else do I add? Just a little label. Oh no, that's already there. So yeah, it has a date 2016. Yeah, and you can see what I did. Not too much more to go. And a little label that I just cut out with my little label maker. Those are my stash. So yeah, so after I put all of the enamel dots, then that'll do it. So I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.